there's like the cool part is we're sitting here talking about it, laughing about it. Like that's the cool part.
Oh, he's like you because you do things differently.
Yeah.
You both are glowing. Yes. Lisa, you're glowing and you just look amazing.
And one of them was like, what's my longevity with all the damage to my head? And he goes, dementia.
Can you tell we're excited to see you?
And they put it in.
I always taught my own way, and I moved all the time with my kids.
There is a solution here for both of us because it's not about you walking on eggshells, and it's not about me fucking being confused at what you're doing because you say so much. And do you know what I mean? Like there's a balance there. We'll find it one day, or we'll just drive each other nuts. But we both are.
We may drive each other nuts, and the thing is that I think too, the changes that we're having, whether it's hearing, even the whole stem cell thing, it's all like this new territory of how we're showing up and what's going on and who the hell am I, and really looking at diet closely,
brain health,
just the brain health, the mental health, the everything that goes along.
Because if your gut's off, how can your brain be healthy?
That would be.
Mind you, we're really high maintenance with food now.
You look 10 years younger than last time we saw each other.
So then maybe that's the stem cell treatment.
I love the name of your podcast.
Yeah, just the coolest name.
Well, you know what suitcase means?
Travel.
No. Unpacking your crap. And I literally felt the pain dissipate when I'm like talking to myself, it's going down. I say it, but it looks like you're 20 years younger, and then at the meeting
you have this glow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm really starting to have good, like I'm almost up to 200 men on my men's site on Facebook.
short to wait 30 days after the ranch. We moved in together 5 months down the road. Thanks to you, I can ride a Harley and whisker Rado in Mexico. I know that we were meant to be together. I can't believe I get to marry my best friend. Here's where our life began. You cherish and you love me more as every day goes by. I feel so lucky that I get to call you mine. No matter what comes our way, I can always say, I know we'll win the fight. Baby, it's you and me. Here's to the rest of our lives.
What's going on there? Like, we can actually have a conversation about it, and again, make a different decision.
And it only lasts a minute versus days.
Yeah.
No matter what comes our
Have you not seen my hips and my moves? Come on.
I know we'll win the fight. It's you and me, babe. Here's to the rest of our lives.
And since I've changed so much in the last 5 years, guys I've worked with in the past are seeing me on Facebook and they're reaching out for my advice or to talk. I actually used the wrong words as advice because what he wanted to know was how I did it.
Yeah, your story.
And I know that's advice, but to me advice is I'm gonna go do this.
Yeah.
And I don't want him to do what I did.
I've had a producer, I've had other people say stuff about a movie, and I think I like the title "Live Your Comeback Story" or "Live Your Comeback," and include our 3 books and our life in that. I think that would make a great movie.
Plus, you're a cool dude, so it doesn't, that doesn't hurt.
Yes.
So you guys having fun with the podcast?
Oh, we're
blast.
having an absolute blast. And we actually got a good idea yesterday.
We have lots of good ideas. We have time to think.
We did it with a friend of mine that I've known in recovery for 25-ish years or 30 years and finding, what's the percentage rate that like 35% people are staying longer since introduced his coaching. And he goes, can I make a suggestion? We're like, sure. And he goes, you guys should do a podcast with yourself as well.
Well, I do have one concern tonight about our podcast.
Yes.
Between the 4 of us, I'm not sure anybody here likes talking.
Look and see how long the podcast is. If I love the topic, I make the time, so. Our magic word, I think, is processing. So we just say, I need some time to process this. And so, it's literally have that space and come back together. Yeah.
We're at a point in our relationship that if one of us says that, we just leave it alone. Because we know the person's going to, like, we don't do the 10 or 20 minute thing. And because we know we're going to talk about it. It's just because we feel safe. Yeah. And as long as we can build a safe environment, it's like we own the world.
Okay. All right. Welcome, everybody, to Soulmates and Suitcases. My name is Lisa Brearley. This is my amazing husband, Scott Brearley.
Very official.
No, my wife's, don't put me in this one. I will give Lisa all the credit. You know, Scott, you're about brain health. And what you put in your stomach
Yes.
feeds your brain.
All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Soulmates and Suitcases. This is episode 615. Ooh, I almost said 16. This is episode 15. My name is Lisa Brearley, and this is my husband, Scott Brearley. And we are so excited that we have on two amazing guests today. You are going to love our topic.
I'm making a difference, and it's like, that is one of the coolest things in the world, to be able to watch somebody grow. I always thought rolling over and saying I love you to your partner in the morning when you wake up was the appropriate thing to say. However, I knew this much about how to love somebody. So how could I love her when I didn't know? So what the gentleman said to me was, why don't you roll over and go, hey babe, how can I love you today? Even if it's one person at a time, and if one.
That whole the powerless, like I'm not part of the AA community, although I've been to a handful of meetings, and it's interesting as a normie, as they like to call me, walking into that and hearing the language of, you know, hi, my name is, I'm an alcoholic, and understanding that I felt like this was like this negative reinforcement, and understanding that the thoughts in our head and what we are thinking and saying to ourselves and saying in public is so important. So what I found is that just meeting new people, like we had met some new people along the way, and it's like, wow, I brought the skills. Like they weren't a client, they were just someone I met, but I was able to bring the skills of what I learned in your program and make better connections, be more of a compassionate listener. And I'm excited about my third book, because that's one of the big things, is my understanding of listening so someone is heard.